I'm waiting for the part of the song that I want to drop first. Oh, Charlie, pass. Oh, yeah, you know, pass. All right, guys, it's time for Easy Talk. And I'm going to read today's situation. I need you to pay attention to it. Let me also announce to you that the team is ready. They're seated here. Jane, Michael, and Mabel. Yes, Mabel. Why does Jane have a serious face when she's doing unserious things? And I'm trying to understand. Find yourself very next to someone else, and we all right. Hi, Easy Talk. My wife wants to add her father's name to our first child's name. Is he a billionaire? I have no problem with it, but my dad is strongly against the idea. He insists that it's not my wife's place to determine our children's names. According to him, he chose our son's name, and he doesn't want any other name added except our surname. I truly want to honor my wife. She carried our son for 9 months and deserves to have a say. That's a very thoughtful man. At the same time, I want to respect my dad and the family tradition behind the name he chose. Wow. You know how old folks are with these customs. My wife doesn't know my dad's position yet, but I've already discussed her request with him and he has refused. The naming ceremony is fast approaching. My dad will be there to confirm the name, and my wife and her family will also be present. Honestly, I don't really mind what name my son ends up with. Bema, you should mind. As long as he has one. Okay, he says, I don't mind as long as he has one. But the tension is growing, and I want to handle this peacefully. What should I do? This is Easy Talk for today.
Easy Talk, a daily question, your bold opinions. Let's spark some lively discussions on 3FM Drive.
Now, the next part is very important.
Easy Talk.
Send a message.
Your voice matters. Join the debate with today's hot question.
The next part is very important.
Easy Talk.
Send a message.
Your voice matters. Join the debate with today's hot question.
Michael, je n'aime pas ça. Je n'aime pas ça.
Tous les bonbons.
Oh, Mike, I
Merci beaucoup.
beg.
Je veux.
Jane, please speak
Calm.
English because we have more people speaking English listening to us. We are in an Anglophone country.
I want to give you a
Speak-
life update.
No.
I'm in transit to be in
It
a
will take
bilingual.
time for me to interpret or translate. It will disturb us. Speak English and let's go.
Oui, monsieur.
You know. And Mabel, let me start with you. Mabel, what's your take on this matter? You have your father wants to name you. Okay, you are in a position where your husband. I think Michael should answer this first.
Yeah.
Because he's the guy.
Okay. Jake. So, I mean, if you look, there's no issue, but then there's an issue.
Yeah.
I will take it on two sides. You see, the Bible says that a man shall leave his father's house and be joined together, and the two shall become one.
Yeah.
Meaning that technically, did you say amen? Hallelujah. So technically, it shows that two people must get to the place of maturity and a certain level of understanding and separate themselves from their main extended family and then start a new family. And so, I mean, the young man here in question should be able to understand that marriage is about the two of them. And I don't see why somebody will get married. I don't know whether it was pre-discussed or it was
No,
Okay,
go ahead.
go ahead.
Go ahead. Oh.
Let's go ahead.
No, let's go ahead.
So I honestly, I don't know why two people will come together and marry, and then somebody somewhere will decide which name. So I'm putting myself as an example.
Yeah.
I will give birth, marry my wife, give birth to my own child, and somebody will determine the child, like the name of the child, with all these nights of, after impregnating the person, it's not even enough. Oh. You have to water, and then even, take care, pay bills, let the person come home, go through process, and then somebody decides that this is the name I'll give to the child. Mind you, names are very powerful.
Very.
You get it? I have seen people carry certain names back in secondary schools and they live through it as their life. You understand?
Well, me there, if my wife's surname is Mask, I don't mind.
You see, I'll get to that point. I'm coming there. Now, young man, but I don't mind if it's a family name and it doesn't distort anything. But then again, I'm asking the young man, I don't know their status. Who are you? Who's your father? You understand? look at who is your father.
Exact, man.
You get what I'm saying? I'll use AJ as an example. AJ Akwaku Sapon.
Hey, you this Jane.
You get it?
Yo.
When you mention Akwaku Sapon, trust me.
In fact, I saw the man's billboard.
Hey.
Yeah.
Don't play.
Generational aura.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Then AJ's father calls me and said that I want to add Akwaku. I said, sir, don't worry, I've added it already. If you like, let's repeat it 2 times in the space. See, we are getting to a place.
So it will be what? Baby James Akwaku Sapon.
So Akwaku Sapon Bogla. You get what I'm saying? I'll give them the middle tray. Sometimes you see, apart from giving birth to your child, you want to give him a certain level of foundation. Okay? So if you look at this left and right, and then you sit back as a father, as a mother, and it's not going to affect the child in any way and all that, I feel this is not an issue.
Okay, but Michael, he's torn between a father and a wife. He doesn't want to disrespect his father. He doesn't want to hurt the wife's feeling. And I'm sure he's writing to us because there's something. There's always something.
He says it's a generational thing. It's something that the father does. So, and those, I want to believe that the father has money. But you understand? But if he's like my neighbor, you shouldn't even invite him to come to the distance.
Who's your
neighbor?
You don't want to know.
I get you. All right, let's hear from Jane, and then we've been joined by Sixtus Esquire.
Esquire.
Applaudissez ça.
Jane, you know what? I was going to give you the chance to talk, but maybe I think you should come in now.
I'll keep my thing brief.
No, Jane, maybe you have lost it with the French approach.
I was going to say that we shouldn't go looking for a problem where there's no problem. They are the ones in the marriage, and then they are saying that this is the name we want for our child. So even though there's tradition and you have to, respect that, you have to carry on the legacy, the lineage name, the father's name and all of that, I also feel like that the two people in their marriage, right? And they want to have that piece of, okay, I want my wife to have a way, let's have the name. The grandpa or the father-in-law shouldn't come and be a problem for these people, because they will start.
But in Ghana, when you marry a family. You marry into a family, and so you cannot just do anything you want to do. Especially with the naming ceremony coming. It is the family that controls that ceremony.
That's true, Trig, but
you know that there are some naming ceremonies. You have to wait for a particular member of the family to be there before you name the baby.
But then that means the person coming being the contribute.
Well, you have sometimes it's even a family head. Sometimes it's the most controversial person in the family. Sometimes it's something. Look, the person will come and no money. and kind of before no.
Trig, then it's not
It's
me.
a present, so.
It's not me. Me, my cousin, he did wedding. Nobody was
So
Oh.
nobody.
But was
Nobody.
that a ceremony?
but
The ceremony was
we'll
that
come
they
to
are
that. Michael, we'll come to that. I want Mabel to finish because Mabel is thinking very European or American, very
I
Western.
don't think it should be a problem. I
It's
mean,
not at all.
Yes. Who is naming the child and traditional name and all of that is good, but at the end of the day, you still have to like keep the marriage going. You need the peace of mind. So the father-in-law should be the understanding one. It's okay, you are the couple,
This
so
alone can break the marriage.
I want to find out from you, Sixtus, because you are a lawyer. How does the law apply to this? Or there's no law?
Oh, this one.
Family
No,
law.
I mean, I'm curious. I'm curious. I just want to know if there's any. I mean, I know that there are no implications.
Yes.
Yes, but then is there any law?
It's an interesting dynamic you are trying to introduce, and especially what Janet also just mentioned, family law.
Yeah, family law.
But you see, family law also respects customary law.
Okay.
And if I'm to look at it from a legal perspective, that's how I will twist it and how I will stretch it. Family law has a huge and special place for customary law in terms of marriage, in terms of duties and responsibilities of the couple, the children, what role who plays. Customary law has all of that, and family law as a whole embraces that. Now, in terms of customary law, which is actually the angle I'm interested in, where I come from, I'm from Upper West Region. I'm a Dagao. Some will say Dagati. We have since discouraged people from saying that that's so Europeanized.
Okay, so
I'm
it's
a
Dagao.
Singular. Plural will say Dagaba.
Dagaba.
Thank you for
So
this.
There's- It's a corruption.
Dagao.
The
It's
white
Dagao.
man couldn't say Dagao,
Dagao.
or Dagaba, or the language is Dagari.
Like the way we have Tampele.
Tan- So if you realize your friend Samini, in fact, that name is not Samini, it's Sangmen.
Wow.
But the
Sangmen.
spelling is the same.
The spelling, well, there's to be a W somewhere.
Okay.
And he also uses the word Dagati in
yeah.
his music.
Socials,
We liked it because he was promoting us.
Okay.
And we think he's done enough promotion. Now let's begin correcting it. Now back to the issue.
Okay, back to the issue. Yes.
Nice one. That's good education.
So we believe that, not we believe, that is the practice amongst us. The father of the husband names the children.
Oh, okay.
So my father names my children. With time, you would find my father would give a local name to my children, or the local names to my children. Then I will give the English name. The English we like.
The Western nice.
But traditionally, and my understanding is that it used to be not even my father per se, but the head of my family. Because the name of a person holds a central role or plays a key role in the person's entire life.
I agree.
What you are called can even dictate how your life will go for the rest of. So in my place, you have names like poverty, none.
Wow.
Jerry Akamenko.
Jerry
Jerry Akamenko.
Akamenko. Okay, so something like that.
But,
So-
but
Akosia Brinya and
is
things.
that coming that you want? So is that coming you want to bring in? Because Jerry,
But that's a different tribe, no?
yeah, that's a different.
No, but it
But
only
Akaminko
shows-
means lonely, like you're alone.
Means
And
like
so every time
solitude.
to blast us, so every time they leave him out.
See?
okay.
Names and
So people
implications.
started, relating.
analyzing the name exactly.
Akamenko.
So it
But I
it
know
actually
some
even
girls
draws the
cause Sika,
similarity.
you know, get money crowd. You know, nothing
Cause
they
what?
happen.
Those are the
Sika.
few exceptions.
Ah,
Few
okay.
exceptions.
Okay.
But the other corner, no, they're okay.
Oh,
And Koyeo.
6 where you left off.
So those names, or if on the day that my child was born, something significant happened in the family.
Okay.
Maybe the first child of the family to become a lawyer became a lawyer on the day. So there's a name they give it. Or there was some big rain, heavy rain that, swept farms away. They will find a name that matches that. Because it also helps them track history. Because they didn't have a way of writing. That is how the family head and then your father got to have that significant role of naming your child. And again, the understanding is that child continues a whole lineage. That child, like you said, is not just my child.
Yeah.
It's a child of a whole lineage.
Yeah.
So that name must identify with the lineage. So always, and we are paternal. So the child's father's family is the one who gives the name.
Okay.
There's no contest whatsoever in that. But times have changed.
Yes.
And we are more cosmopolitan. I don't like using the word Western. We are more cosmopolitan now. I am a Dagao. As you all know, my wife is an Ewe. So when I gave birth, when my wife delivered my child.
When the child came.
I was going to say, since transgender come the thing.
Oh my goodness.
So my father did his part. But I still decided on my own without consulting my elders.
Okay.
Which there may be repercussions for that.
Yes.
I don't know. But I said, well, my wife is the first child of her father. And she's a girl. Where I come from, that would mean an end to her lineage. Because I'm taking her from her father. I'm adding her to my lineage. So I said, I don't mind. I spoke to her father and said, please give me a name to give to this child.
We have just 30 seconds more.
I'm sorry.
No, see.
So my wife, my children have both names from my side and names from my wife's side.
Okay.
To honor my father-in-law.
Okay.
Not because my father-in-law imposed it on me.
you. Okay.
To some extent, I like to believe that my father-in-law also respected my role and my father's role in naming the child.
Okay.
But me, out of respect, out of honor for my father-in-law, I said, also contribute to the name.
Okay. Thank you so much, and thank you for the education and the enlightenment and all.
Very much
Jane,
appreciated.
I want to have your take on this so I can open the phone
that's some
lines.
great enlightenment over there.
brief, 10
I keep
seconds.
my thing brief, and I think this is not something.
Can you say it in French?
I keep my. Do you want us to start?
No, not start. Speak your contribution in French. Say everything in French. I don't want to hear English. If I hear any English word, you won't come here again.
To begin with, je parle français.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
Relax. Drake, I
don't play
don't
with
think
me.
this situation is something that communication cannot
Okay.
solve. Because, like Six said, you should be able to accommodate the other family or acknowledge the other family's presence in the whole extended family.
Yes.
So if it means adding a name to your name, it doesn't mean they are overruling the grandparents. They are not. His notion is that a name shouldn't come from the wife.
Okay.
And I think that is where the problem is. It means he's being a little too unreasonable or difficult, which is very unwanted for me. So I think what he needs to do is to talk with the dad first, to let him know that this is his wife. And he, as a man or as the husband, is deciding to allow that. And no matter what, he has to agree because it is his family first before he becomes the granddad to the child. He's the dad before he's the granddad. So I feel like he needs to make a certain stern decision before anything else.
You
and
don't
this
think
has
that
to be
you
done.
don't think that he probably has thought about that and knows the reactions he's going to get from the father? Reason why he's even writing.
He should
to us.
act on it first. He hasn't yet, has he? He hasn't. And he has to do it quickly because he said that the naming ceremony is approaching.
Yes.
So as fast as he can, please initiate this so that if there are any excesses, they can brave that before the day of the naming.
Okay, thank you so much. And since the naming is coming, I will encourage them to head straight to CompuGhana and get a good sound theater, sound bar, for some good music. Don't go and waste money on DJ and all those things. Get some good sound from CompuGhana. You know what? Let's take a message from them. I'll be right back.
Is your tech holding you back?
Register now for the
Today's hot question.
All right, we're back. We've been having a conversation in the back, and this matter seems to be bringing lots and lots and lots of other angles. But you know what? I think at this point, let's open the phone lines, and then when we come back, each one of us will advise the young man on what to do. I think Jane has already said hers, but Michael, Maybell, and Six would have to share theirs as well. 0559-242-717, 0556-910154, 0559-242-717, 0556-910154. And I have my first caller here. Hello.
Oh, Chairman.
My boss.
This is Ima calling from Tema.
Ima from Tema. Let's hear you, brother.
the man should go ahead to give the name to the son because master, as my brother say, Michael say, man and woman have to come together to produce their own family. So this not be the matter. Say you for go consult somebody before you forgive me. Daughter, my older, you for go ground. Then my daughter, me and my wife, then my sister, we sit down, we pray over it, we give name Agbena.
Okay.
This one we should be this day again. Brother.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Ima. Hello. Waba neke. Hello. All right, 0559242717. Hello. Waba neke. My brother. Bolo.
And how they arrange themselves and put themselves together. So I believe that the best thing to do is for the gentleman in question to follow the advice the father is giving because it has been a tradition that the family has been running through. Personally, I have that experience. If I'm to have a son or a daughter now, I have to go to my grandfather to assist in the naming. So I think that is part of the tradition, has been there for a very long time. And tradition, we just follow it. So I would advise that you find the nice to explain some of these things to the wife. Once she also understands how these traditions work, I'm sure they will come to an understanding, and maybe the next they will look at how those two are arranged.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Hello.
Yeah, bro. What's up?
I'm good. Yourself, Edinkra?
Yeah.
Okay. Edinkra, where are you calling us from?
Ashoman Estate.
All right. Sure. My brother, go ahead.
It's a mix of feelings, a mix of tradition.
Okay.
Example. When I was running around the hospital, taking care of my wife's pregnancy and doing those things, no family member wouldn't be there anyway. Perhaps even if they extend help to me, it does not take away my right to name my daughter or my children. We can only respect tradition and culture. And so the man should understand, but then the lady also has an opportunity to name the child or contributing to the naming. That is why I agree with sisters to some extent that, well, maybe you are marrying their daughter and that's the end of that lineage or that name.
Mm-hmm.
But to respect the family you are marrying from, you can adopt a name from the family that the family thinks is appropriate for them to live after or for the name to live on.
Okay.
So if I'm marrying and I give birth, it's my decision. So for me, in my case, I got 2 daughters.
Okay.
We named them. The only person I respected in the family was a house name that I gave to my first daughter to have that attachment. But everything was, my father allowed me to do what I could do to name my child or my children. Same as my wife's father. So sometimes you have the right, but let's respect tradition and culture.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. I love the angle where he took it from. I mean, he's saying that, look, we have to respect tradition and culture. And so, yeah, for him, he thinks that, I mean, you can choose to do it yourself, but at least go to them and, just give them their respect. Hello.
Hello, Jay.
Yes, sir.
Ibrahim from Abu Bush.
Ibrahim, my brother, let's hear you.
First of all, I want to say thank you for bringing a big man in the studio today. That is Sisters.
Okay.
And I'll go with these 2 comments that he makes. They have a lot of knowledge in it.
Mm-hmm.
Just have to respect the family first. Then this is many people, even including me, we are going through it too.
Oh, you are going through it, eh?
I have gone through it and I'm in it already.
Wow.
Yeah, the experience is there. So I think it is right to respect the families that you are marrying from. You have to give them that respect.
Okay.
And also the family too have to understand that you are not building up your own family.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes they should allow you to decide by yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
So for now, I only think that the guys who sit down with their wife, they should discuss before going to their family. For the first, I don't know whether this is the first or the second. But for the respect, they should just give them the respect. So that's my comment for today.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Hello. ABAAN3K3.
Mr. Chris, I greet everybody in the crew there.
Okay, we greet you.
This is Mandela.
Mandela, let's hear you, Mandela.
I think our lawyer has spoken. He just explained everything. So you see, the fact is that if the guy is not going to support the family, if he said that, okay, because the wife is also, she just want to name the child, if she's going to support the child, the wife like that without the family, it will be a big problem. It will bring some hatred between the lady and the family.
Okay.
So for me, what I thought is that I'm just thinking that if the guy can sit with the woman, talk to her, I don't know if they are going to name, the lady wants to name the child alone. But if the father too wants to name the child, definitely it will be a local name.
Yeah. In most cases, yeah.
There's any problem with a baby name having two names, especially English name and local name.
Yeah.
Me, for instance, my name is Nelson Mandela. How do I get to Mandela? I was born the day they released Nelson Mandela from prison.
Okay.
That very day, my uncle gave me Mandela. Before later on, my dad came and named me Hardy.
Wow.
So I don't think there's a problem. You just keep the wife down and let the wife understand. Even if the father named the child, definitely it will be a local name. She will also give the name she wants. So that any name she feels like she will call her child, that's it.
Okay. 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 All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. I think Mandela has sort of cemented the conversation nicely. But I'll come back into the studio to you guys so you wrap it up. Yeah, Michael.
Okay, so I think that this is an opportunity for counselors to also get to the place where, I mean, some of these questions are all answered before marriage goes on. You understand? Because then you are marrying into a family and there are cultural backgrounds to where you are going to. And so I feel that when they do the whole, cosmopolitan thing, which they do with the churches and all that, there should be counseling for them from both sides. That in our family, this is what we do. Your family too, this is what we do. And then before this thing comes, I believe that if there was a clear case of such a thing happening, I'm sure we wouldn't be discussing this issue today.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, again, like I keep on saying, one person said that you have to respect tradition. And it's not everybody that wants to go by tradition. People chart their paths as they grow, and based on their experiences, people decide to even not want to use their surnames anymore and all that. I feel that then again, people should also be allowed to feel free as to what they want to do with themselves at every point in time. You get what I'm saying? So we should look at it from a more pragmatic way of solving the problem than turning it into something that will become a complication. But regardless, the two couples should sit down and then they should listen to themselves.
All right, sit down and listen to yourselves, my brother. So talk to your wife. That's what Michael is saying. Have a conversation with your wife. Come to a place of agreement, one way or the other. Mia.
Yeah, Trig. I'm also thinking there could be the man will have the name and then the woman will add hers to it. So there's the first name, the middle name, and then the surname, which people have 4 3, 4 names. So there's also that option.
Yeah.
Just for
I mean, the
peace
funny
and-
thing is, when the child grows, he decides which of the names to even use.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hardly mention my first name.
That's it.
Hey, Brian.
All Yeah, I mean, but I prefer because I prefer my local name. Yes. Anyways, 6.
Trick, I'm under the understanding that is the wife's father who is insisting,
Yes.
right? I'm a man of tradition. I believe in custom. And I encourage him to respect custom. But that may also lead to long-term problems in his marriage.
Yeah.
So please, bring your father and your father-in-law into the same room. Customarily, I believe that your father-in-law should not even be fighting this. But you have to also respect him. You have to at least listen to him. Bring the two of them into the same room with you. 3 of you should sit down and agree that this is how we want to go. This is what we want to do. Your father says it is not done, which is true, at least where I come from. It is not done. But you also have the opportunity to probably change some entrenched position, which may later even help your marriage. Imagine your father-in-law is not happy with you, and you are living with his daughter. We are talking long term. This is not a big deal. It shouldn't be a big deal. Sit with the two of them and agree on something. I mean, once all 3 men sit down, they'll be able to speak to themselves. I think they should all sit down.
I think I like that idea. I like that idea. Thank you so much, and thank you all for your amazing contributions. You always bless us with your wisdom. 41 minutes after 4. 6, I'll make sure, we arrange something from Compi Ghana for you. I mean, you don't have a problem. We will get you an electronic batakari. Speaking of Compi Ghana, if you need quality home and office appliances with unbeatable and affordable prices, look no further than Compi Ghana. Enjoy affordable prices on all food products from leading brands like Samsung, LG, TCL, HP, Lenovo, Dell, Media, Nasco, Tecno, Infinix, Itel, and many more. Upgrade your office and home with a wide range of products and amazing deals on laptops, printers, mobile phones, TVs, ACs, fridges, freezers, home theaters, and more. Only at Compi Ghana. With passion for technology, Compi Ghana has over 16 modern showrooms in Ghana with presence in all malls. Visit any Compi Ghana showroom now or website www.compigana.com to shop for quality, affordability, and durability. For enquiries, call 030-275-2020 or WhatsApp 0243-143-143. We're going to go for a quick break and you enjoy some music. At 5, the news team will come through with the news. And at 6, we've got Menversate. We're still talking finances. We're talking men and how we spend, how we should save. It's going to be a good conversation. Stay here on The Drive. We'll be back.
Live on 92.7.
Listen here.
Trigmatic's got your drive covered on 3FM.